fine, thank you.
You look lovely, by the way.
Thank you. Well, I've got a new job now as as a communications director for ED, so I have to look like the part.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
The military is going to beat everybody up, and mark my words, we ZANU-PF people are about to go down on you guys. We're about to go down on you, and guess what?
This time we'll show you we're not quiet.
Very well. You
we'll
know us very well. When we start, we don't stop until the cock. We don't stop until the cock crows. Mangama jaira. Taka kunyararirai.
No, but the thing is that you're forgetting one thing.
Gamukani iwe. Waita mwana mnikidia wachepa. Uyatsonditerera gamu. Wachepa. I will kill your mother before you even kill a fly. Saka wachepa mfana.
Sandy, I don't get paid. I don't get paid. I believed in what ED was doing. I've got a 9-to-5 job, right? I get paid in my work.
Listen. Don't even defend yourself like that. Tandingube, yes, we are paid by ZANU-PF. So what? Kana washotwa, awurutse, ukarwadziwa nesu, awupore, we are ZANU-PF to the core. Wazvinzwa. Etakabhadharwa, so what? We're paid a lot of money. A lot, too much money. Shotwa. And see if we care. But anyone who goes on the streets of Harare and provokes violence, they should get shot dead. In fact, the people that were shot, they should have shot them all. All.
There should be
a declaration of violence. You die. You understand? They should have done worse.
No. Auntie Edith, what needs to be done first is basically a declaration of a state of emergency. Whoever is found
it will ruin our elections. Basically, the president is going to be sworn in first. The president should be sworn in, then we declare the state of emergency and kill them all.
hasi kusikutorwa upenyu hwavo vanga vachitokwikwiza kuti vaite upenyu hwavo here. Zvandaona imi vedu veka maimeji andaona aya haasi kubuda musoro mangu maimeji ayo, maimeji ekuona maronda ari kumusana edoro mabara aenda kumusana, maimeji aya ari kundityisa anyway kuno ndamwa mapirisi ebp, ndazopuwa mapirisi ebp nadoctor zvikanzi imwa mapirisi ebp yawo, because ungatofema usiku nyika ichisara ichienda mberi. Ndaita bp pandazoona pfutidzo dzauraya vanhu, ndabva ndangoondomoka kungoti bidiriswa dzichinyatsorera kuti papapapapapapapapa kuita kunge ndiri kuona movie yahit. Munoziva movie iya inonzi hit yema-Italians vaya vanenge vachiba mari mubhengi dzino vaakutiza nemari vachiti mustreet vanhu vachimhanya muharare, vanhu vachimhanya vachirara mutara vachihwanda vachipanda vakomana masoja achitsvaga mumabuilding mune vanhu achidongorera achidziridza papapapa. Oh shit. Chiwenga is evil. Chiwenga Mnangagwa, you killed many people in Mateberend. You really massacred them. Baroti zvaramba takutoita zveijipita zvavaita kuijipita. Handiti muri kuona tatoimba kachisongo dzatorambira dzemangwerengwere idzodzi. What's the way forward, scientists? The way forward then we need as all Zimbabweans not to go in the houses, to come up in all the towns around in Zimbabwe, calmly do peaceful demonstration, no vandalism, no burning, no harsh treatment of our country, because tikatapedza demo inyika yedu tichange tichingoitonga. So we do peaceful demonstrations we go towards I want you in prison, scientist. Ed, please, I want you to balance me out.
What with violence? Kana mushida
Ramai machi tiri paroof panapa. Ramai machi tiri kuchema tiri paroof.
zvishoro ramaika unonzwa dzimwe ndotoseka ramai
How could you say MDC alliance murders yet soldiers murdered people? This is not for MDC only. This is for Zimbabwe.
The alliance and its leadership has forthwith to remove its violent supporters from the streets so peace returns to our country. In asking them to take this necessary step, government is simply reminding them of their duties as responsible political players and as citizens. In any electoral process, it is understood that some win while others lose. But those who lose should never translate their disappointment into hooliganism. I thank you.
Yes, sir.
Where do you get your information?
VP, Vice President, sir. Pane ma live videos. Pane BBC Al Jazeera yanga iripo marare nezuro. Ma journalist akarowa.
Now listen.
Yes, sir.
No, if ukana jurisdiction kashamwa. Ajis wanani. Only can order sequence of events. One day the defense force end up after 3 people had been killed by this hooligan. Hakuna msoja kaure.
Vachiwenga pane masoja akafilma vachiridza pfuti. Pane masoja varipo vari kuridza pfuti apo. Vachiridza pfuti.
The police had feared violence, but today it didn't come from the protesters.
So it's part of terrorists in Zimbabwe. If you have seen terrorists in Zimbabwe who have been killing, who are Mugabe, they shoot people who are protesting. So they come here to do fundraising, to fund the ZANU-PF, to fund their leaders there, the ISS of Africa. Those are the ones. And they are using the British law in order to be protected, so that we protesters can't go in there and try them in a church.
At ZANU-PF headquarters and see who the bitch is. You know, so we'll use the law in the UK against you accordingly. They went to a meeting that's been held today in Coventry for ZANU-PF members. I'm not even at the meeting because I'm not really a ZANU-PF member. I'm just a spokesperson for ED. We can bring you in, Tokurole, and then we'll say you were the ones who caused it because we're witnesses, aren't we? You want to take out things on the wrong people. That's your biggest problem. You always look for an easy. That's why you got me blocked. You know, you look for the easiest person to take your shit on. You know, I got 30 days of using other 4 accounts I have because of you fuckers. You know, but who gives a fuck? It is what it is. We're dealing with the fucking Muppets every day. They always try to use things. You know, we don't do that. We still be ruling Zimbabwe till 2060.
Dr. Manda, my apologies. My apologies. Now you're clear, sir.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be for too long, because what they've done is that they've assembled all our lines here so that we can communicate with the rest of the world.
You mean they have scrambled, they have disabled all phone calls? All phone lines?
No. Phone lines for ourselves. It's usually people working in the information. Our lines are scrambled now. So they'll only work intermittently, and they cut in 2 minutes. They just have 2 minutes to talk and they cut us.
Wow. How is the president? How are people? I understand some people were injured.
People were injured, yes, the president is unfazed. He's comforting those that are injured. He's been talking to a few. He's determined as ever. He's fired up, so to speak. I think the regime has just awakened the sleeping giant.
How many people were injured, sir?
I haven't been able to ascertain that. The situation is still very fluid on the ground. I have personally seen 4 people that were injured and been able to get out of the actual situation. I don't know. We have to comb the whole situation and see if there are people still on the floor or that person taken to hospital without our knowledge.
And have emergency services? What about ambulances, police, support?
Well, no, you don't get that here. No one wants to come here. Remember, we're at a clinic already, so we would like to see if anybody's already being attended here without our knowledge. But also that the police themselves just shot they attempted shooting at the president, and I think ran scared after they don't know what happened, and they've at the moment retreated.
Sorry, did you say the police shot? I didn't understand that, sorry.
Yes, she were firing live ammunition towards the president.
So they were police?
Police and soldiers, yes.
Well, in uniform?
Say that again?
In police and soldiers in uniform?
They were in uniform, yes. There was no excuse. They were in uniform.
Do we know how many were there? I mean, there were 5, 10, how many? Roughly?
Well, they were constantly building up. Initially, there was a small contingent of police. And then by the time they started shooting, there was quite a large contingent that was heavily armed, including dogs, vicious dogs, and so forth. So that they were fully armed and preparing for some kind of situation that we don't understand because our activity was apolitical.
So we don't know the numbers right now. We don't know how many came, but you're saying that they kept the number kept on increasing.
Yes, that's a stable number because we're not very far from the police station, you see.
Well, yeah. And what help do you feel we here around the world, Zimbabweans around the world, should give here? Doc Sibanda, I think I've lost you there.
Now I have to sacrifice. Ndichatoregedza kuenda kubasa ka. Ndikaona mafootages shootings. Handisi kuenda kubasa, but kana ndaregedza kuenda kubasa ndichaenda ku Downing Street in London in my full force and my power, and going to ask for our former colony to intervene. We can't just leave these things like that. How can a government in full force use police to disperse people by shooting them? Shooting people, a group of people. This is actually terrorism. There's no terrorism to be declared rather than such that. People are not armed. People are not protesting. People are on their own premises. You come in and you shoot at them. That is terrorism. There's no words to describe such an event. There is no words to describe such an event. No words to describe such. And that was an assassination attempt. Assassin. Zvinoita kunge kutamba, kudai atoshutwa so. Ko bara kana rakubaya rinombotaura here kuti kutamba. Families. Tarisa kure kwavanoita. Hapana anoziva nezvaari kuita. They don't even know who they are. They don't even know that they are families. Tarisa kure kwavanoita. Tarisa kuridza futi kwavanoita kune vanhu. It's guerrilla politics. Ndangoya ndingotaure kuti munzwisisewo hama dzangu. What is a guerrilla politics? The thieves who are trying to break the house or something else. I said, no. Don't cry, my children. These are police officers. You know I do things of politics. And so when I was talking this, I was already under caution. They took that. I said, one day I can go to war in Zimbabwe. They took that under caution as well. They wrote those things. When I read that police station, they said, you have to call only one person, one call you have to call. So I knew my children knew where I am, and some of my family, they knew where I am. The call I decided, I said, I want to, can you search for a paper called ZimI? It's online, ZimI. Can you search for it? They said, really? The police searched ZimI online. They found, I said, the journalist is called Simba Chikanza.
Yes, I was contacted, but I didn't publish any article at the time because there is no sane police officer who would arrest a victim of bullying and harassment. There was also proliferate evidence already proven by the Facebook company that William Chinyanga is a victim of ongoing bullying and harassment by the very same persons who reported him. The Zimbabwe government, the complainant's employer, is known internationally for operating Emerson Mnangagwa dark jokes, which include a range of militaristic statements, such as telling the public that soldiers will be deployed to beat, that is, shoot, bomb, assault them once they are found guilty of stopping the rain. Literally. The public is also told they will be wiped out like cockroaches using pesticide. The public is also told that armed men will be deployed to change election results. This is official Zimbabwe government poetry for over 4 decades. The first difference being that Chinyanga's poetry has been reported by the same government officials who are themselves practicing it on the very same case. The second major difference is that Mnangagwa's dark jokes are for over 40 years always put into action, while Chinyanga's remain on his Facebook page, which has less than 10,000 followers, and he is always known as a joker. A few things to note in this case are, at the end of the conviction, that is, at the end of the trial, the London Met Police did not tell the truth when they said the person who reported William Chinyanga is a member of the public, something that's even known internationally, that the complainant is an official of the Zimbabwe government, not a mere member of the British public. How did the police prosecute William Chinyanga on the basis of isolated allegations raised by Zimbabwe government officials who were reporting their own victim of ongoing bullying and harassment, which the complainants themselves triggered? Number 2, why did the police claim the complainant is a member of the public when it's known and published worldwide that the complainant is a Zimbabwe government official? Number 3, why did the police allow bullying and harassment proven by the Facebook company that it is being utilized to victimize William Chinyanga and other victims? Number 4, seeing the running conversations submitted to the police as evidence of mere smearing. What steps did the police take to verify with the Facebook company to obtain clarity that the defendant is truly a perpetrator of terrorism and not someone who's just being victimized? What steps did they take even with journalists like myself? Why did the Police Complaints Commission delay retrieving the Old Bailey Court 14 entrance CCTV footage of the Chinyanga arrest officer on the 19th of January 2022 who lied to me personally after it had been flagged that the matter is of a life-threatening nature right on the very same day. Number 6, how professional were the police and prosecutors to arraign someone over communication allegations? A 51-year-old man whose communication struggles are even celebrated by the complainant. The latter, who's not only uttering in the incitements, but practicing them on UK soil up to the point of getting 25 people killed. Is it professional British policing to assist UK-based Zimbabwe government officials who, operating on UK soil, got over 25 people killed, election results changed, an elected government overthrown at its inception, to assist these individuals to implicate one of their own victims of bullying and harassment on the very same Facebook website where they are operating, carrying out these criminal acts? Are British police waking up every morning to go to work for this purpose when they know clearly from inception, as they have been informed for more than 2 years before the trials, to do this?